Hi, I'm Richard from Swift Bikes. Thank you for purchasing a Swift bike. Today we're going to be doing the assembly process on a VX bike. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to open the box. I'm going to show you a safe way of doing it. Some of these can be very heavy and very cumbersome to do by yourself. So I'm going to show you a way to do it by yourself today. You're going to take the box and you're actually going to stand it up on end, like so. Then with a razor blade, you're simply going to cut the back of the box. Once you have it cut open, you're going to fold the box open like so. You're going to grab the wheel and then just roll it out at you. Just like that. Upon taking the bike out, you will see a very large box. This has all your installation, your pedals, all your tools you're going to need. We're now going to go ahead and we're going to cut all the zip ties off and clean the bike off. Now that we have the bicycle unwrapped, the next step to this is we're going to go in, we're going to open our box where our tools are, our pedals, and our charging pack is, so that way we can go ahead and assemble the handlebars. So with this bike, you're going to get your front reflector, you're going to get some beauty caps, that's going to be for your handlebar covers. This piece here is how you're going to put the front wheel on, we'll get to that later. You're going to have your pedals, owner's manual, and inside your blue bag here, you will get 3 Allens with a screwdriver that has a tip that you can take out and a flat blade inside of it. Here you have your wrenches as well and the chargers. This is everything that's going to come with this bike. With the installation of the handlebars, we want to make sure that all of our wires come out front. You have a light here. Make sure the light doesn't go up with the handlebars. So we just want to put the light down here and out of the way so we know where that is. Your handlebars are going to go here, but before we do that, we've got to loosen these 4 Allens up here. So once you get this loose, go like this. There are lines. Make sure you put those lines in the center. Put this back up here, and then you can finger tighten these down. And then once you get those all down, you want to torque those down really good as well, okay? What you want to do now, you want to tighten up these 2 rear Allens here. They're not tight. You want to make sure that you go ahead and you really snug these down again. This is how the handlebar does not move on you. Once you think you have it tight enough, we will then check it again. What we'll do is we'll put our foot right here and we'll just angle our foot and make sure the handlebar doesn't move. The next part of this assembly process is we're going to install the fender and the light at the same time on this one. So there's an Allen key up here with a 10 mil in the back of it. You're going to take your Allen key and loosen all this up. There will be 2 washers. Make sure you keep both washers. They will be needed. But first we want to put our fender up there with our light as well to go just like this. Put your Allen with your fender. Put your washer on. Then you can hand tighten the nut right there. Once you have all that done, you then want to come down to this Allen here on the sides. There's 2, one on each side, and you want to put your fender on, and you want to have that type of play right now, so that way you can adjust your fender's height. We will do the same process on the other side as well. Once you have that done, now you want to come back over to installing the fender and the light. You want to get this, your Allen key in there, and you want to start tightening this up a little bit. Once you get a little tight, you start feeling it, you can take your light and put it back in there and raise it up a little bit, so that way you can still maneuver your Allen, and then tighten that back down. Once you get your light all installed, you can now also go ahead and adjust it to where you want the beam of light to go. Underneath there's a Phillips as well, to where you can tighten it up if it does become loose. The next part about this, we're going to go ahead and install the front tire. What we're going to do to this is we're going to put this on the handlebars and we're going to flip the bike over. You want to move your display down. This way you make sure you don't crack your screen. For this one, we're going to need the front wheel and then the quick release. This is your quick release. When you're putting this through the wheel, make sure you have one spring on one side and one spring on another side. The smalls need to go towards the wheel, while the large goes towards the back of here and of here. You're going to take your axle rod and put it right through here, press it all the way in. The spring will go here. The nut will go right there. And then you can put everything right on there and tighten it down. Once you get it to the point to where it's almost touching, you want to go ahead, get it right there, and then back it off a little bit, snug it all the way down, like so. The next step in the process of assembling your bike is we're going to be putting the pedals on. You have a right and a left. They're marked with stickers. Also, on your arms, you also see the same thing. There would be a right and a left sticker as well. Match the pedals up to the stickers. Go ahead and take your pedal, just spin it in like so. As you see, you take it, your hand just like that. You want to take your wrench as provided, make sure you put it in there and crank down on it. Once you have it snug, you're ready to move on to the next pedal. Next process of this is we're going to flip the bike back over. We're going to put our front reflector on, and we're also going to adjust our seat properly. Now we're going to install the front reflector. When you have your reflector, it is going to come in a bag apart, so make sure you put it together properly. There'll be a little button right there. What you want to do is you want to slide this right there till you hear the clip. Then you know you have it in there properly. Then once you have that done, put your reflector there on the handlebars, put your screw inside the hole, and tighten it on down. Make sure you don't over tighten it, you will crack this, it is plastic. And there you go. We're now going to adjust our screen. On the back side there's an Allen key. What we're going to do is we're going to flip this up until it's at a position that where you're going to be comfortable with it. Once you have that, you're going to go ahead and tighten that up. Make sure you do not over tighten this. This is plastic, it will crack. The next part about this, we're going to be adjusting the seat. You're going to loosen the seat right here, be able to take this up and adjust it however high you need it. Once you have it to the height that you're comfortable with, you're going to take it, tighten it down a little bit more, fold this over, and you're good to go. We're now going to talk about turning on our bike. Turn on the power switch here on your battery, then come to your LCD display, hold it down for a couple seconds. It will then light up for you, letting you know that your bike is powered on and ready to go. When your battery is powered on, you have a battery indicator so that way you can see how much battery life you have left. If you take that indicator button and you just push it right there, it will light up for you to let you know how much battery you have left. With the keys that you found on your handlebars earlier, you're going to put that key right in there to unlock it, and just to simply pull it up and out. And that's how your battery comes out. To put it back in, simply make sure you get it all the way down inside the slots, slide it back down, and lock it. Your battery's good to go. This is how you're going to charge your battery off the bike. Once it's plugged in, you can go ahead and see that it is red for charging, green for go. We're now at the end of the assembly process. At this point, please make sure you have your tires filled up to the proper PSI of 35. Once you have that done, enjoy your ride. Please wear a helmet.